Here are 5 teenage side hustles that you can start today with no money. The first business idea is a meal preparation service, like putting healthy pre-assembled meals into bags that can be frozen and then thrown into a crock pot. You know, it's so hard for people to reliably eat healthy, and so by assembling these meals ahead of time, it can save people a lot of time, and even more importantly, enable them to eat healthier throughout the week. So the way that I would launch this one is I would first pick a specific niche within the health community, like paleo or keto or Whole30 or something. Get a little bit more specific about it, and then I would find one family who would agree for you to prepare these meals for 1 week for free. That's gonna be like the easiest sale of your life, to say, hey, can I just prepare all your meals for you for a week so you don't have to think about it? Absolutely. And then what I would do is I would take that case study, so go get a testimonial from them after you've prepared meals for them for a week, and use that to then go market to everyone you can think of. And you can say, hey, I prepared meals for the Johnsons for a week, and here's what they had to say about it. And here's what I can offer you. Here's the paleo meal plan that's gonna help you shed 3 pounds this week or something. That way you can get a case study, and it's a little bit more substantive. It's not just saying, I have this idea for a business. Are you interested in buying it? No, you're saying, I have proven results. Here's my package. Here's how much it costs. I've already done it for someone else. Are you interested? I'd try to find at least 5 families that are willing to sign up for your service before you actually commit to launching. That way, from week number 1, you've got 5 customers paying you for an entire week of meal planning. You could start off with a pretty big first month of sales. The second business idea is dog poop cleanup. If you could get a bunch of houses in the same neighborhood, this would be easy to do once a week and earn some side money. So 2 things I would focus on here. First is how you get customers. You can find customers by either just leaving flyers door to door in your neighborhood or by posting on the Nextdoor app, or you could also get some jobs as a dog walker through apps like Rover and then try to upsell those same customers on dog poop cleanup since you're already at their house anyways. The second thing I'd focus on is how to make this otherwise boring business get some really good word of mouth growth. I would encourage you to take a little bit of a creative angle on this one and even go as far as wearing a poop emoji costume whenever you are doing the job. And you could take before and after pictures as selfies in the backyard. You could be holding up the bag of poop that you just cleaned up as you're wearing the costume. Really just lean into it and try to make it funny. And so this is a perfect example of taking something that's not really shareable, it's not really noteworthy, it's not worth the customer sharing with their friends. But if you do it the right way and you lean into it and you try to make it humorous, that's something that they could send to their friends. They say, hey, gosh, hey, what are you laughing at? Well, I just got the picture from the dog poop cleanup service that we use. Look at this picture they just sent me. Or they might catch you on their backyard camera, walking around this big poop costume, picking up poop, and that's something they'd probably send to their friends as well. So some creative marketing can really help you stand out here. The third business idea is shoe shining, and I know this one works because I've done it myself. And the key to this one is to try to get people on a subscription. I mean, think about it. If you charge $5 to $10 per pair of shoes that you're cleaning, you can get 20 customers in your neighborhood to do 1 to 2 pairs per month. That's $100 to $400 per month. It adds up quick. Now this business is perfect for before and after pictures, really demonstrating the value of your work. So the way that I would launch this is I would first find like 5 pairs of shoes. They could be your own shoes, they could be your parents' shoes, they could be your sister's shoes. It doesn't matter. But find really dirty shoes and clean and shine them up to where they're really pretty shoes. And take pictures of those and turn it into a flyer where you've got before and after pictures of your work. And then on the back of that flyer, I would write your story. Say who you are, say how you clean the shoes, and what the purpose of the business is. Maybe you're saving up for a car, maybe you're saving up for college, maybe you're saving up some money so you can help your family out. Whatever the reason is, be honest and authentic about it and write it on the back of the flyer. On the front of the flyer, it has all the before and after pictures. So that way they know how to contact you and why they would be contacting you in the first place. Not only to get their shoes shined, but also kind of the meaning behind your company. I promise you, like there was someone who stopped by my door last night and he was selling candy to raise money for a program at his school. And I bought the candy and then I threw the candy away just so that I could give him the money in support of this. And so people might let you shine their shoes just because they want to get behind your mission. And so I think really if you could find a couple dozen customers that want to do this on repeat for you month over month because you're doing a really great job with their shoes, this can add up fast. The fourth business idea is power washing. Now, before you say, well, wait a second, don't I need like $400 to go buy a power washer in the first place? Well, the answer is yes. However, I give this as an example to show you that even if you don't have money to start a business, and you want to start something like a power washing company that does need some money to start, you can still accomplish that by just taking pre-orders. All you have to do is use a lot of the same tactics I've described in these other businesses through flyers and getting the word out, whatever you need to do. But tell people, hey, I am selling some power washing services. It'll happen on this date. And if I can find 5 customers to hire me for the power washing, I will buy the power washer and I'll get it done. And you can raise the money. You can even take half the money up front if you want. Whatever you got to do, use that money to then go buy the power washer, and you are off to the races. So whether it's power washing or lawn mowing or anything else that requires upfront capital, you can raise that money through pre-orders and still pursue the business. We did an entire separate video talking about businesses that you can make $40 an hour running yourself, and power washing was one of them. So I will link it up in the corner and down in the description in case you're interested. The fifth business idea is to leverage something that you're good at and teach other people how to do it. This could be certain sports that you're really good at. It could be musical instruments you know how to play. It could be certain subjects in school that you're really good at, like math or other things. And the way that I would launch this business is, first, I would find one student that you can tutor in this subject, and I would spend a week or a month with them, or however long you feel like you need to have some sort of outcome, some sort of change where they got better at it because of you tutoring them. And that way you can say, hey, I helped this person score their first goal. I helped this person learn the violin and be able to play this song. You kind of take them from point A to point B, and you are to credit for that. That way you have some sort of case study, you have some proof that you know what you're doing, and you can teach other people to do it. And then in addition to, contacting all the parents and friends' siblings and everything you can think of, I would also encourage you to think about reaching out to teachers. Not only your own teachers and teachers you used to have, but you could also go look at the school websites for every single school within 5 miles of your house and find all of the list of teachers, all of their emails and their phone numbers, and just reach out to them. If you're tutoring math, reach out to all the math teachers and say, hey, I took this person and I helped them increase their math score, or I helped them ace their next test. Do you have any other students you know that might be interested? Here's how you can get in touch with me. Do the exact same thing for musical instruments, for sports teams, whatever. You can contact all the teachers that would know of students that are in need of services like yours, and you could find a lot of people to start paying you on repeat. So even if you don't think you're the best at something, you're not the best soccer player, you're not on varsity yet or something, you're a lot farther along than someone much earlier and younger in their journey, and you have a lot to teach them, and you just need to start to give yourself credit for that and say, no, you know what? I have been practicing for this for 6 years. So for someone just starting out, I have a lot that I could teach them, and this is a business that could grow pretty quickly. Now, these ideas are just a starting point, and just because you have a good business idea doesn't automatically mean that it's going to be a success. You really have to execute on it well. You have to launch it correctly. You have to be able to find a way to grow it profitably and get customers. And in the video on the screen, I'm going to give you the step-by-step process that we have formulated here at Boss Club to help you make sure that you launch this profitably the first time. So I'll see you there.